Hey guys, this is Chris creating another video here. Um, so I'm just gonna talk about what my next race will be. Any changes to how I'm training. Um, I know I posted a couple videos now of me, trying new foods, but I've been trying to incorporate how I run every single time. So it's more like what I'm doing in the off season. So I'm running, like I mentioned in other videos, 3-4 times a week. My shortest run is about 6-7 miles, and my longest one is about 14. I have two 14s, a 7, and a 9 mile. So I do that about 4 times a week right now. It's late February, February 13th today. So I'd like to have about 10-12 weeks of training when I do a marathon race. But I also like to incorporate some shorter races like a 10K or 15K, maybe in a half marathon. But yeah, I was scheduled to run the Hot Chocolate 15K here in Seattle. Fortunately, I just got an email a couple of days ago that it was canceled due to coordination with the city of Seattle, and I guess they couldn't get enough people or support or help in the routes. I'm not sure. They just said that due to some circumstances with the city, they had to cancel the 15K. They're still doing the 5K. They did offer to do the 5K with some money reimbursement, but I opted not to. 15K is a little bit too short for me, especially because it's near downtown. So it would take quite a bit of effort for me to do a 5K, which is a little bit over 3 miles. So if it was near where I live, a little further north and around North Seattle area, Green Lake, places like that, then I'll be more open to it. But I just figured I'll run a different race. So I'm thinking about running the half marathon in Everett, Washington, which is about a 30-minute drive north from where I live. They have I think it's a 10K and a half marathon. So I think my wife and I are going to do that. It's at the end of March 27th. Double check. March 27th. Yeah, so it's on a Sunday they have it. So I think I'm gonna end up doing that. I'm disappointed for the Hot Chocolate 15K because they seem to give some really good after race snacks of, obviously hot chocolate, some crackers, chocolate fondue, things to dip in, and you also got a jacket. Yeah, well, hopefully I can run it next year, but that'll probably be my replacement one, the one in Everett. So end of March. So but I do have my first full marathon this year, 1st of May, which is the Vancouver, British Columbia marathon. So I use these smaller races as sort of a way to prep me to know what to expect, how to do my routines of a race. So I really like to do those just to keep my competitive edge a little bit. So I'm disappointed, but there's different races. So right now I'm gonna start my training for the marathon the last week of February. So that would be February 21st. I'm looking at it right now. I like to give myself about 10-12 weeks of training. Since I've been keeping up with my conditioning, I think 10 weeks will be enough for me to increase my mileage little by little every week. I like to peak about 3 weeks before the marathon, and I like to do about 20-22 miles as my longest run, and then decrease, and then the week of I run very little. I'll run, I do the elliptical in between, but running I just run Tuesday, the week of the marathon, about 6 miles, and Wednesday I'll run like an 8 or 9, and then I will now run either Thursday or Friday. Saturday I might do like a 2 mile, just like light jog and a walk, but that's about it. I like to stay fresh, and then Sunday is the marathon. So That's my plan. But I'm gonna use this half marathon in Everett as a little in between race, since it's the end of March. So it will be about 4 weeks after start of training and about 5 or 6 weeks before the marathon. So I'm gonna prep for that, and hopefully this one does not get canceled due to issues planning with the city. So that's my update on my running. Hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, rest of your week. Going to be posting more videos surrounding my running. Like I mentioned, I sort of deviated with that with the foods that I'm trying, but it's more because of the off season, and also I want to show how I incorporate running with my diet, so it's not always strict, and I can never eat anything sweet or high sugar or high carb or anything like that. I just in moderation enjoy myself, and I exercise enough, and I don't binge or indulge or do any challenges of food. I just I can sort of control myself, and I can have a little snack here and there, especially a sweet, which I enjoy a lot. I can totally control my cravings. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, see you guys.